Hi everyone. Yes, I've kind of posted on the actual chat as well. I just want to say, firstly, thank you so much for such an insightful and interesting session. I've personally been really intrigued, and I've always been interested in trying to learn, and I haven't really spent the time to learn anything because there's just so much information out there, and I think you've addressed that in this session. It's been really useful. Like kind of Trish Patel, my background is in a corporate, fast-paced kind of environment sort of world, and again, I've always been interested, but I don't know what sort of first steps I should take to start learning. And I can see that there's so much to learn out there. I think Anitaji, thank you for kind of messaging me privately to kind of help me start that journey. But I'm interested to hear what, Trish, your journey was, and any other speakers, and what was your starting position?
Yes, definitely. I think the breathing is quite important, being able to be a lot more conscious of your sort of own breath. So you don't necessarily need to go to a fancy studio or to a ashram in India or spend thousands of pounds on some amazing retreat. It's just getting a familiarity, Rina, with your sort of Rinaji, with your own breathing patterns.
I'd say when you're just starting out, for me, I had just approached it actually from a physical standpoint. So I was looking at it more as an exercise form. I knew it had other dimensions. I knew that was going to help with anxiety, stress, and that sort of thing. And I think that's the main reason that people in the modern world do go to yoga. So I'd say it's important to sort of explore, and that's how I did it. That was my journey. I did explore different forms of yoga, and it was studio yoga to begin with, actually. But that then led me to realizing, okay, there's actually so many deeper dimensions to this. And eventually, I also came from a corporate background. And that's why I needed yoga to help deal with the stress part of that. But eventually, it changed everything for me, and I left everything. I left my corporate job, left, my home. I sold everything, and I just went on a one-way trek to India. And in that, I was really just seeking. And I think a big part of it, just to be open, just seek. And I think things also come as they need to. So when the longing is there, the things that you need will come. So definitely that happened for me, and I experimented with many different things. I started out more with meditation, actually, and Buddhist meditation to begin with. And then as I went into some of the Hatha yoga, then from that, I just, I ended up landing into Isha yoga, because after trying so many different sort of places, going to many different ashrams, this was the path for me that was most holistic. I found it just took everything, simplified it, and really also at the end of the day gave me the experience to grow. It was finally the one practice or the practices or the platform of practices that I could stick to. Before that, I would try many things, but I could never keep them and continue them on my own for some reason. They'd always just fall away. So I think you need to just seek. Things will come as they really need to, and experiment. And then I think that the one that's right for you will just stay with you.
Thank you.